Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode from Veg Grower Podcast. And this week I have been planting my garlic, which is around this time I normally plant it out. I've done 4 varieties this year. Down the far end is my elephant garlic, which is saved seed and that has done really well for the last few years. Next to that is the early purple wight, which again is saved seed. It's done me well again for the last couple of years, so I'm going to continue using it. Here is the germidore, which is a variety I don't think I've ever done before. Certainly not on this plot anyway, so I'm kind of interested to see how this one does, as every variety I've tried in the last couple of years hasn't done as well as the early purple wight by far. And these ones I'm doing now are called Casablanca, which again I've never tried before. I've got quite a few of them to get in, but we'll see how they do, and if they work out well, I will keep some seed next year to plant again. Now, how do I plant these? Well, all I do, I dib a hole, or I dib a series of holes about 6 inches apart in either direction, and then into each hole I just drop a clove. And there's the clove. Peeled away all the papery skin because that's not really needed. And when you look at clove, you've got the blunt bottom. I'm sure many of you have done that. Blunt bottom. I know I'm not in the middle of the screen here, but you'll see why. Blunt bottom. That goes down, and the pointed top at the top. And just put that into the hole. And that's it. Let's get the next row in. Like so. Now, got a few observations I want to show everyone. It's been happening on the allotment this last week. So, while I finish off these garlic, I'll show you all that. All that I've observed. Okay, well, you're probably used to seeing this sort of view from when I'm barbecuing and stuff. But what you may notice is that Harris fencing there has turned up. And this has been something that I was warned about by other allotmenteers what was going to happen when I took on the plot. Although quite a few said it's been in the pipeline for a long time and probably will never happen. What it is there's a new road going in just there. So they're obviously putting the Harris fencing in and starting work, getting the equipment in and what have you, whatever they're going to do. Which is slightly annoying because of how close it is to my allotment, so the peace and quiet might suddenly go. Well, we don't know what it's going to be like until it's done. We'll just have to keep our eye out and see what happens. Now, last week I reported on this pumpkin net. It was still attached to the plant, but something had been eating at it. Well, today I've cut it off, as you can no doubt see, and I turned it over and yeah, the bottom half was missing. It looked like it's rotted away. So perhaps it was just because the base had rotted away that it started to go. So I've cut it off anyway. I'm going to give that to the chickens. And the other good one that I have, or the large one anyway, I've actually put some stones underneath it. Instead of wood that I had this one on. So I think that might be a lesson there, that stones or tiles are going to be better than wood. Now today I've cut down the sunflower because it was kind of in my way, and I'm saving the head for give to the chicken sort of thing. But when I removed it, if you look down the bottom there, you'll see some of the seeds are missing. Well, if we come further down onto this bed just there, I might have to zoom in more. Let's see if I get this right. See, there's the holes, or the remains of sunflower seeds. So something's been eating them. Possibly a bird, but I think a bird would normally eat the whole lot or whatever. Probably squirrels or something, and it's just left behind the outer shells. Okay, so that is it for this week. This is the garlic done. I'm just watering it in, so that's all done and out of the way. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you haven't, let me know what you haven't enjoyed. If you have enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and all that sort of jazz and all that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm going to close up for this week, and I'll see you all again next time.